Hey, it's Chris, and welcome to part 2. It's actually been about 10 minutes since I recorded the last video, and I just wanted to kind of show you where we're at. So one thing you want to keep in mind is Bing and ClickMagick will probably never match up, meaning Bing is usually delayed in their reporting as to what it will show you. So I'm just going to refresh and show you. As you can see, there's absolutely no clicks or impressions yet, but ClickMagick does record in real time, so I'm just going to refresh this page. And if you remember in the last video, we had, I think, four total clicks and only 1 unique. Well, now we have 6 unique clicks and 9 total clicks. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Obviously, some of these clicks are me, like this one right here. But we're actually getting, if you look here, we're actually getting people hitting our page. So here's what's really cool. We can see what people are searching to find us. So they typed in online jobs plus work home, home work plus careers. So the plus would just be a space. So free home job online work. So people search some weird stuff. Best work home jobs, assembly work home job. As you can see, we've had no conversions yet because if I go over to Max Bounty, I only had the original 250 that was in there. So there hasn't been any actions. So clearly I need to let this run to gather more data to see where my profitable keywords are coming from. Usually you're going to be collecting data for about 1 to 3 days. Sometimes you get all the data that you need soon and then you can start scaling up. So we're going to just pretend, that we already have all the data that we need. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to work with ad groups. So you have all these keywords, and let's just say it's been 3 days and you know what your winners are. You can create a new ad group doing what I would start with is phrase first. You're going to do phrase keyword winners. This is how you start scaling and optimizing your campaigns. So if you can see that this would, let's just say this keyword was giving you actions, this keyword was converting best work home jobs, you can then start putting all your keywords over here, best work home jobs, ad, and then instead of doing broad, you're now going to go to phrase, and you're going to remove this as broad. And since you know this keyword converts, you can probably increase your bid on it a little bit. So maybe you're like, hey, this keyword is worth more to me. Let's just say we do 31 cents on it. Okay, so we originally started at 27. You can start increasing your bids on these winning keywords. And if the ad title was converting for you, just go over here. Let's see here, 155. This is the ad ID, which is also cool because you can see which ad IDs are getting a lot of clicks. It looks like the one that's getting the most clicks is the 155-644-8670. I'm going to show you where you find that information. So let's just say, okay, we're putting basically all we're doing is we're putting all our keywords that are converting into one group. So we'll do number 1, work from home job, and then you just copy the same one over. So let's actually go back over to our original ad group. I'm going to open that link in a new tab and just show you guys. You're going to have to let your campaign run a lot longer. Like I said, this was only running for 10 minutes. Okay, those numbers are ad IDs, and I'm going to show you how you read those. So we're going to go up to our ad that we originally started. Go to ads. I'll show you where this number ID is coming from. Okay, I'm going to zoom in so you can see this. Hopefully you guys can see this. Ad ID. So look, because we used, remember, let's go back to this. Remember what we used. We used this piece of code called ad ID, which we can actually know which ad is converting. So if you look over here, these numbers, 11556448670, well, if I go over to ClickMagick, there it is. 115644867. So I know that a click came through. Someone typed in online jobs work home, and they came through clicking. They came through clicking this job, number 1 work from home job. So this is what they clicked. So that's how you can start to see, is you can see what ads people are clicking and where the conversions are coming from. Because after you get some data, I wish I would have let this run a little bit longer, but in a couple of days, 2 to 3 days, you're going to be able to say, hey, this is my winning ad copy and these are my winning keywords. So you're going to take your winning ad copy. I can't even talk. You're going to take your winning ad copy and winning keywords and put them into one group. So all I would do is just say, okay, this is my winner. I'm getting lots of actions on this. You can then go over and move that over into one group. Same thing, you're going to use the same display URL, same destination URL. So let's just go ahead and copy that over. Destination URL, and you're just going to keep making a list of all your converting keywords. Use the phrase match, and let's just say we had 30 solid keywords, because there's no point of bidding on keywords that are not converting. Once again, add distribution. You're going to just take off the content network, leave everything else the same, and click on save. All right. And that's one of the ways you can optimize your campaigns, is putting it into phrase. You could do it for exact match too. I like to start with phrase, and then if I have a very clear winner, like let's say a lot of people search best work from home jobs and it's getting me just insane results, I could make an exact match. And it's the same process. If I was to go back over here, I can create a new ad group if I wanted to, and I can name it exact match. And let me just show you what you can do over here. So let's just say this was your winning keyword, best work from home jobs. Click add, and then we're going to change it from broad to exact. Just to be clear on what the difference is, broad means that someone could just type in, like work from home jobs 2016 is going to show up. Phrase means that someone could type in best work from home jobs in Texas, and your ad is still going to show up because it was part of the phrase. Exact means they have to type exactly just like it looks. So they'd have to type in best work from home jobs. So exact is usually valuable, especially when you have a very clear winner. And that's how you separate it. We usually start broad because we're just collecting data. In the beginning of any type of campaign, all you're doing is buying data. You're trying to see, okay, where's my traffic coming from? Which keywords are coming in? I just want to buy all the data. And then once you have the data, and we have all this great information here. In fact, let's just refresh since that campaign is running. Let's see if there's clicks still rolling in. There is. Now I'm up to 8 unique clicks. No actions yet. That's okay. That's pretty normal. You're just buying data. It looks like home plus work plus careers is getting 2 unique clicks. And this is going to keep stacking up. You're going to see this list get very, 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 very large as time goes by. Alrighty. And then let's go back over to Bing Ads, and that's kind of how you're going to scale up your campaigns as far as tweaking them. Another thing you can do, let's go back to our campaigns over here. I want to talk a little bit about negative keywords. So negative keywords are going to be very, very beneficial to you, and I'm going to show you how to do those. If you go to keywords and you go over here to this little area, let me just show you this. You click on keywords, and then you're going to go to negative keywords. And I'll show you a good example why you'd want to use negative keywords. If you're selling a product, some obvious negative keywords that you'd want to remove are like free. If you don't want your ad to show up for people that type free, you can put that in your negative keyword list. After you collect data, and if you can see, hey, what I realized after collecting data is when people have the word career in the search, I'm never getting any actions. So what you can do is you can say, hey, well, since nobody is converting on the word career, why don't I add that to my negative keyword list so that way it doesn't show up? Or if people are searching scam or fake or review, and let's just say these are things that you notice after collecting data that, wow, a lot of people search that have this that have this word in the phrase that they're searching, and I'm not getting any actions. You create a negative keyword list. So if you want free, career, scam, fake, review, and you can build out this negative keyword list as you collect data. Oh, and you want to, of course, put it on your campaign, which we only have the one. So now my ad should not show up to anytime someone searches free, career, scam, fake, or review. And that's going to be effective starting from this point forward. So that's a great way. Negative keyword can help you filter out, especially if you have freebie seekers and they type in, free work from home jobs or free this. Sometimes free, you don't get a very quality lead, especially when you're trying to sell stuff. So that's some more tips to scaling out your campaigns. You're just going to have to keep collecting data. Let this run at least 24 hours before you analyze. And you're probably going to realistically have to let it run for up to 48 hours. So in the beginning stages, it's pretty normal that you're either going to break even or lose money until you find your winning keywords. And that's it. So I hope this helps as far as tracking goes. If you have any questions, let me know and enjoy.